it's time for you guys to get your reward, okay? So, as I said at the beginning of the stream, alright? When I came back, like 2 days ago, to my parents' house, right? I am no longer at my teeny tiny box. I now have my normal setup, which is frankly way more comfortable than whatever setup I had back in my box, which is great. It's great. Now, what's not so great is what happened on the way. All right, what happened on the way is the following. Now, I'm gonna ruin my entire internet reputation after this, so you guys better enjoy it. Ugh. So my dad came to pick me up, right? He came to pick me up and take me on the bus, right? I still had one bubble tea, right? My favorite drink. I still had one bubble tea left in my fridge. So I decided to take this bubble tea. I decided to take it with me towards the bus station. And I took it. So I got to the bus station, I finished drinking my bubble tea, threw it away, went to the bathroom, came back, and thus we started our bus ride. I sat next to my dad. I was on the seat closer to the window, so I was on the window seat, and it's a long ride. Alright, so it's a long ride. It's like 3 hours and a half or something. 1 hour in, and I turn to my dad, and I go like, "Hey, Dad, I think I need to pee." My dad was like, "Didn't you pee back at the station?" "Yeah, I did, but I need to pee like really badly." Okay, I needed to pee really badly. So there was nothing else I could do. I mean, there's no bathroom in the bus. So my dad just said, "Just wait, just hold it in." Now the problem is, we were still 2 hours and a half away when I started to need to go to the bathroom, alright? I was playing some Animal Crossing on my Switch, trying to distract myself. But after when we reached like 2 hours, we were still 1 hour and a half away. So 2 hours came, right? And the bus had to do a stop, okay? And after all the vibrating of the bus in my butt, and my bladder, and also the fact that I was coughing and sneezing and sick, I couldn't hold it anymore. I couldn't hold it anymore. The bus stopped for an old lady to leave. And I looked at my dad. And my dad shows me on his phone a video. You know what that freaking video was? You know what that freaking video was? It was a duck taking a bath in water. So I couldn't hold myself anymore. I turned to my dad. And I just told him, "Dad, I don't think I can hold it anymore." And I ended up peeing in my seat. And it was the most embarrassing thing. And if only it was just a little bit of pee, because you know, sometimes when we are really desperate, we end up like peeing a little bit. Dude, that was not a little pee. That was a freaking waterfall. If only it was just a little pee. No, it was a freaking waterfall. My seat was soaked. There was a waterfall going from my seat all the way to the bus driver's seat. Freaking river. It was a freaking river, okay? All the way from my seat to the driver's seat. There was nothing else I could do. I was just hopeless. Couldn't hold myself anymore. Just in shambles. And we were still 1 hour and a half away. So what did I do? What did I do? Wait, freak, wrong. What did I do after I peed? Nothing else. I just sulked in my pee. That's all I did. I just sulked in my pee in shambles. I brought like a freaking toilet paper roll, and I tried to like clean myself a little bit, but it was really not enough. It was the single most embarrassing thing I did. And the worst part is that after the ride was over, right? And I got up. My dad left. I got up. I was leaving my seat. And then this lady, in the seat right next to us, I look her in the eyes. This old lady, just a nice old lady. I look her in the eyes. As I'm leaving my seat, I pause. I paused for a moment and I looked at her and I just... I looked at her in a mix of pain, embarrassment, shame, anger, disappointment. And she just looked at me really confused as to why I stopped. And after I looked at her for what seemed like an eternity, I just ran. I ran for the door. I ran for the door of the goddamn freaking bus. And I left. My mom was there. I had my bag on my butt, trying to like deflect, right? Everything is wet. Like my bag was wet. My pants were wet, but it was not really visible because I had black pants, so I ran. I ran as fast as I could. I got to my mom and I was like, Mom, I peed in the bus. Because, like, the thing is, I had called her, like, early on in the bus drive. I told her, Mom, I really need to pee right now. And she was like, just do it. It's fine. I guess I just did. And so I just turned to my mom and I was like, Mom, I peed. And she was like, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Let's get you a bath. And then I got home, took a bath, long bath, considered my life. And then, yeah. That's all. That's all, folks. That's all.